The Memphis Grizzlies have signed Mike Conley to a 5-year, $153 million contract. This is the biggest contract in NBA history. Now, immediately, so many things come to mind, not just about Mike Conley, but just ridiculous contracts from the past. Like, one that comes to mind is Jermaine O'Neal, and I think it was the Phoenix Suns that offered that to him. But then the one that I can compare this Mike Conley deal to, just off the top of my head, definitely has to be Rashard Lewis. I think in 2007, the Orlando Magic gave this man $118 million, and I believe that was over the course of 6 years. But let's get back to Mike Conley for a second. Now, Mike Conley has never made an All-Star team. Mike Conley's best season was, I believe, 2013-14. He averaged 17.2 points per game, 6 assists, 2.9 rebounds. 17 points per game. That was his best season. And I mean, a lot of people say, yeah, he's in the Western Conference. It's guard heavy. You know, you got Chris Paul, Kobe. You got so many guys making the All-Star team every year. But if you're a standout player, you make the All-Star team. If you're putting numbers on the boards, you make the All-Star team. But to not make the All-Star team and possess the biggest contract in NBA, look, I mean, I know the Philadelphia 76ers are the first team to have been approved for ads on their jerseys. But are the Memphis Grizzlies second? Like, is there something I don't know that just hasn't come out yet in the news? I mean, what? I mean, okay, get this. Mike Conley's career high is only 36 points. 36! And it was against the Philadelphia 76ers. And it wasn't back when they were good. It was in 2014. They suck. You scored 36 points. That's your career high, and you got $153 million. Let's compare to another sport real quick. So in the NFL, right? You got Russell Wilson, Tom Brady, and Cam Newton. Arguably the top three quarterbacks, the three most valuable players to their teams, respectively, in the NFL. Russell Wilson, Tom Brady, and Cam Newton. Those three contracts combined, I read an article this morning, those combined for $150 million. Total, three guys. The Memphis Grizzlies just gave $153 million to one man, and it's guaranteed. Look, if you're listening to this and you're a youngster or you're in high school or whatever, I mean, I know it's cool to be on the football team. You know, you get your Letterman jacket. You know, the girls, the cheerleaders is on you. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. But look, man, let's just say you're a running back. The career expectancy in the NFL as a running back is about 3 years, about 3.5 years. What are you doing? You're wasting your time. The jacket looks cool, but then after you're 18, bruh, you need to go get you a basketball right now. Like, there's like, you know, when you go to like Walmart, there's like that huge bin, all the ball. Go get you a basketball. Even if they don't have any, get you a bouncy ball, man, and just practice, you know, dribbling, put it through your legs a couple times, but not too much, you know, just work on your jump shots, your layups, you know, if you're right-handed, work on your left hand. If you're left-handed, work on your right hand, 2-foot takeoffs, you know, drink milk, you know, like NFL is not going to pay you like the NBA will pay you, man. I mean, Mike Conley never made the All-Star team, $153 million. I'm telling you, that Letterman jacket will only look good for so long. When after you're 18, you need this NBA money, man. They're giving money to everybody, man. Everybody. Guys coming off the bench getting 38 mil, I think, or somewhere between 36 and 40 million. You know who I'm talking about. Matthew Dellavedova, the Milwaukee Bucks, I believe, signed this guy. This man is going to come off of the bench, ladies and gentlemen. He rides the pine. I mean, I got to compare that to, I think it was Jerome, what was his name? Jerome Johnson or something like that on the New York Knicks a couple years ago. He barely played. He played like 2 games in 2 seasons or something like that. And then you have guys like Eddie Curry way back, and then just a whole bunch of stupid contracts, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Mike Conley is a decent player. I don't think he's great. I don't think he's a great player. You know, and the funny thing is, you give a guy like Mike Conley this money, you think he's going to come out and make the All-Star team this year or bring the Memphis Grizzlies to the top 4 in the West and make the playoffs and have home court. But no, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Like, the crazy thing about it is he would have probably got more money next year, because this year the cap is around 94-ish, somewhere around that million. But next year it's going up to 100-something million. You know, they're raising the cap. So a lot of guys, you know, that still hasn't signed, you'll see them sign 1-year deals and then next year sign the real big deal for about 4 or 5 years. I mean, this is crazy, man. This is the craziest contract I've ever seen. Obviously, it's an NBA record, you know, 5-year, $153 million. We're going to see what happens later this year once the season begins. But Mike Conley, you just set the bar for young football players worldwide. They're going to look, if you're in England right now, man, and you love the football, you need to put the football down, yeah? You need to go pick up a basketball, yeah? If you're in America, you know, you call it soccer, you need to put that back, yeah? What are you doing? Are you dizzy, blood? Get you a basketball, man, for real. Mike Conley, salute, man. I don't know how you managed to do it, but you did it. You know what I mean? The big ticket KG, he got over 100 mil, but Mike Conley? Which contracts come to mind when you guys think of craziest, wild, overpaid contracts, you know, players receiving all this money in NBA history? Let me know who's your top overpaid, ridiculous contract, man. And let me know also what you think about Mike Conley and if you think he's deserving of this. And just share your thoughts down in the comment section below, man.